CR7. No footballer polarizes as much as the Portuguese. And even today, despite the fact that Ronaldo is already a very impressive 37-year-old. But in this video, we don't want to go into Ronaldo's sporting success, but instead shed light on his incredible fortune and what exactly lies behind it. Cristiano Ronaldo is not only an athlete, but also an extremely successful brand. This brand is now worth billions and consists of stores, hotels, various products, investments, and many other things, which is exactly why we want to analyze today how a footballer became a whole brand empire and clarify the question of how rich the richest athlete in the world really is. We'll also show you exactly why his football salary is no longer his main source of income. Oh, but before we start, write us your opinion about CR7 in the comments. To clarify the question of how rich Ronaldo really is, let's first list his earnings, which were really only generated directly through football. Even if these only make up a smaller part of his fortune, it is still a gigantic amount that Ronaldo earned at Juventus, and also previously at Real. According to GQ, he received a salary of 70 million euros per year as an attacker at Juventus. This means that despite his older age, he is still one of the top earners in football and earns more than PSG stars Kylian Mbappe or Neymar, for example. Only Lionel Messi is estimated to earn slightly more than the Portuguese star striker. However, since Ronaldo has been active as a professional footballer for 18 years, he has already accumulated a gigantic fortune from his pure football salaries alone. As Forbes magazine found out, Ronaldo has so far been able to build up a fortune of 620 million euros only through contracts with his clubs since the beginning of his professional career. Although this applies to everything in this video, even before tax deductions. 620 million euros just by playing football? No footballer has ever earned that much in his career before. Even Lionel Messi would have to play a few more years himself to catch up with this record. But as mentioned, the 620 million euros are only a small part of Ronaldo's fortune. For an extremely large amount of money, by now already the majority of his revenues, comes from his second source of income, advertising. And even advertising is only a part of his income, but a pretty impressive part, because Ronaldo has many different types of advertising collaborations. Firstly, Ronaldo is one of the most sought-after advertising models in the whole world. Early in his career, he modeled for the biggest fashion brands on the planet, showing up in underwear from Armani and Calvin Klein, or in jeans from Pepe Jeans London. Later, fashion magazines for which he posed for the cover, for example Men's Health, Vogue, or GQ. In addition to modeling, Ronaldo has also starred in many different video commercials for many years. While many footballers are often choosy when it comes to choosing their TV commercials, Ronaldo has appeared in TV commercials for all sorts of products and brands. He's been in spots for Samsung, Emirates Airline, Coca-Cola, KFC, but also in more unusual commercials like this spot for a massage gun, or this clip for an Asian online store. Or even this clip for a very bizarre mouth exerciser. In total, according to the BBC, Ronaldo has already appeared in over 65 different TV commercials and has earned extremely well. According to estimates, his earnings from TV commercials and model jobs have been constantly between 20 and 45 million euros per year since 2015 until today. The high price is caused by two factors. Since Ronaldo's free time is quite limited, it costs the advertising company a 6-digit amount to have Ronaldo on the set for the whole day. The remaining amount is made up of payments for image rights to Ronaldo's body and usage licenses, which results in average earnings of between 1 and 2 million euros per advertisement. The annual 20 to 45 million euros for TV commercials and model jobs have brought Ronaldo an additional 200 million euros in salary. This brings us to a total fortune of 820 million euros. And we're still not done with his advertising income. In fact, Ronaldo has much larger sources of income there as well. For example, his paid social media posts. Ronaldo has over 436 million followers on Instagram. That's more than any other Instagram account account in the world, which makes Ronaldo the most successful Instagram user of all time, and thus, his paid promotional posts are also extremely expensive. 1.4 million euros Ronaldo earns per single promotion photo he uploads to Instagram, according to broadcaster CNBC. And despite having the most followers in the world, Ronaldo hardly holds back from posting ads on Instagram. Almost every 2 weeks, Ronaldo makes a paid post, and instead of a subtle product introduction, the whole post usually looks like a promotional poster. So every year, Instagram advertising alone brings in an incredible 34 million euros, which, by the way, makes Ronaldo one of the richest influencers in the world. Besides Instagram earnings and advertising salaries from TV spots and modeling jobs, there is one last source of income that is absolutely gigantic. Because Ronaldo also has several sponsorship contracts, among others with the company Herbalife, which pays him 3 million euros per year, DAZN, which is also said to pay an unknown smaller million amount to the footballer, or the company LiveScore, from which Ronaldo also receives an annual low 7-digit sum. His total of 8 sponsors pay Ronaldo almost 22 million euros per year, and this has been the case for several years. But there is a 9th sponsor whose deal with the footballer is truly historic, namely his brand ambassador deal with Nike. Nike paid Ronaldo 1 billion euros, according to Forbes, to have CR7 regularly advertise Nike for the next decades, wear their clothes in public, and cede naming rights to Nike. This deal, along with Nike's deal with Michael Jordan, is the most expensive sponsorship ever paid to a single person in the history of sports. And we're still not all the way through. Ronaldo has another huge source of income, and that comes from his own products. As he is always promoting his own brands and products, they have also become so famous and popular that they make Ronaldo quite a successful entrepreneur. In 2013, Ronaldo teamed up with Danish clothing manufacturer JBS Textile to create his own clothing brand called CR7. JBS Textile makes the clothes, while CR7 gave his name and handles the marketing. While only underwear was sold at the time, more and more products were added over time, which Ronaldo offered under his brand. In the meantime, CR7 offers perfume, sunglasses, t-shirts, shoes, jackets, and jeans, even worldwide, and with huge marketing support from Ronaldo. A market research institute found that his CR7 brand is already worth over 100 million euros and could be worth billions in the future if the brand continues to grow. In addition to his fashion brand, Ronaldo has even founded his own tech startup called 7 Legend. The company is supposed to develop software and even own tech products like smartphones or headphones, which Ronaldo then sells under his brand. Even though these products are still being developed, Ronaldo has another investment that is already paying off. There are several mobile games, such as Ronaldo Kick and Run or Cristiano Ronaldo Soccer Clash, which is said to have earned several million euros with over 100,000 downloads and expensive in-app purchases. The Portuguese also started his own hotel chain, which bears the name Pestana CR7. For this, he paid Portugal's largest hotel company, Pestana, 40 million euros, and in return, received 4 hotels that bear his name. According to Ronaldo, the hotels should already be very profitable in about 8 years, but for him, the investment served primarily as support for his home country, Portugal. Ronaldo also invested in a restaurant chain called Zila and opened a gym franchise with the creative name CR7 Fitness. He also bought 50% shares in a hair transplant clinic together with his girlfriend Georgina, who partly manages the clinic herself. But we're still not done with Ronaldo's investments. A few years ago, Ronaldo and his business partners set up their own Cristiano Ronaldo museum in his native Madeira. Since Ronaldo also has his own private jet, which he only uses very rarely, he also came up with the business idea of simply renting out his jet to other passengers for just under 1 million euros a year. It's hard to say exactly how much his inventions and deals are worth, but an estimate by SCMP magazine showed that Ronaldo's business inventions already have a total value of over €500 million. According to the magazine, his CR7 brand alone has enormous market potential. Pretty impressive how Ronaldo earns his money. What do you think? What do you think about Ronaldo's earnings, and what would you do if you could earn so much money? Write it down in the comments, and we will see you next time here at Wonderlane.